As I've shifted my approach at RMS, I have noticed that student engagement has skyrocketed because my engagement has skyrocketed. The kids and I use an inquiry method within our classroom, and we are discovering things about the world that we did not know before, authentically. So the kids are diving in deeper as I'm diving in deeper, and we're asking those questions and uncovering curiosities that I had never experienced in my classroom before.
We've done a lot of changes this year. Our long-term facility plan is to actually have all the middle schools be 6 to 8. And so our school and Spring Valley Middle School have had the opportunity to shift early just based on the population in the zone, and we've been able to structure our school better, aligning with middle school philosophy and trying to create environments for students that are better for adolescent students. We have a flexible schedule like elementary school. We have a full exploratory program, and we've created something called enrichment. I think students right now have 26 different options with enrichment, so we have more elective opportunities where teachers engage their passion with student passion and create really exciting, engaging programs.
We have a wonderful exploratory team, teachers that do art, that do foods, that do music, that do tech ed, and they've been working really hard to collaborate with classroom teachers to make really meaningful connections.
Well, I'm really big on collaboration, especially with the arts, and it's something that we're really trying to pursue. We have blocks that are designated as, we call them cross-curricular blocks, for the exploratory teachers. So teachers can essentially book us out, and we can do a project in conjunction with those teachers. Eventually, more of the exploratory time that the kids have will be spent doing collaborative projects with their classroom teachers. We're working on it. We're working towards it. There are timetabling issues that have prevented that from happening this year, but we've made a start. We want to keep going on this road where we're really trying to integrate the arts into what they're doing in the regular classes.
In this setting, the way the school has been set up, I have a partner teacher. The biggest benefit really is the opportunity to bounce ideas off of another teacher, to dialogue with each other and have a constant ongoing conversation.
Knowing that we teach the same kids, it's really massive to have sort of an ongoing discussion surrounding what's working well in his classroom as opposed to mine.
So that we can meet our kids where they are and allow them to really flourish.
The thought of collaborating with colleagues makes me smile. And we get together to look at what we're doing when it comes to different ways of knowing in the classroom, how we're engaging the students and how we're engaging ourselves. And that reflective process has transformed my classroom and myself in very positive ways. Being able to be a part of a community of teachers, it allows you to explore and to reflect. And the time that I spent with Leighton in the self-study group up at UBC, I had discovered more of who I was as a teacher through other people's experiences, and then was able to take that and bring it to the classroom, which deepened my practice. I'm loving it. I'm loving these opportunities to work with my colleagues and just trying to create more of them for myself and for others.
We've been working on a variety of different projects this year to really give students voice and choice, and also allow for some cross-curricular exploration in terms of social studies and science projects and various pieces throughout the year within our grade departments.
Some of the things that we've been looking at are different ways of understanding cultures, social justice practices in deeper ways and ways that relate to ourselves. And with those practices, I'm seeing a higher level of engagement.
Student engagement this year has been higher than I've seen it in the past. I feel that the kids are way more connected to their teachers than they have been in the past. So now the kids are with their core teachers for the majority of their time. The only time that they're not with their core teachers is when they're with the exploratories.
So you have to know your students at the start of the year. That is vitally important. Every student needs to feel that they have sort of an adult advocate that is looking out for them. Once you get to know your students on a one-on-one basis, it's easier to incorporate, various ways to engage them in the classroom.
This year, as an example, the new thing I'm trying to encourage and use Minecraft within my curriculum. So whether it's an enrichment course or my actual English course, I've been using it as a method to allow students to develop their voice and show the details that so many of them really struggle with when they're actually writing.
Our district has taken on a real leadership role in implementing the new curriculum. At a district level, we have our instructional leadership team, and their mandate this year is to help teachers facilitate rolling out the new curriculum. And they've done it in such a wonderful, non-threatening, helpful way. That team has been working with our curricular leaders here to model, to co-teach, to co-plan the curriculum.
Also at the start of our staff meetings, for the first half an hour, for the first Thursday of every month, we meet up and discuss some different projects that we'd like to work with within our grade levels. And that's been a really good building block towards next year for incorporating that new curriculum.
The biggest thing I think I take out of the new curriculum is the freedom. It's the freedom to explore and to be creative in our own passion areas to try and better engage students. It now gives you an opportunity to focus on a big idea.
One of them involves science, social studies, art project, where we take a look at the Renaissance and the technology through the ages, and we compare things like the printing press with the internet, and kind of discuss whether or not we're in a new Renaissance today, whether the Renaissance actually existed back in the 14 to 1600s, and some new approaches to inventions that will be coming in as the students grow older.
What has transformed in my classroom is the personal social aspects of the new curriculum and allowing kids reflective practice when it comes to socio-emotional relationships has increased their ability to collaborate. And actually other teachers have come in and said, what is going on in that room so that these kids are able to work together in the capacity that they do?
We have students doing better as far as their academic achievement than they've ever had done before. We have fewer students not completing courses than we've ever had. It's been great for having students connect within their classrooms to their peers. Instead of having a high school rotating timetable where they scramble and change and they might work with 8 different adults in the course of a couple days, it's more of a community feel. And so teachers really have ownership with those students.
I think every kid can succeed. It's just up to us as educators really to find that avenue to let them show their strengths.
Kids are happy and parents are happy, and we're able to keep our students younger longer and have them do better at school.